Look down, don't look 'em in the eye. Look down, you're here until you die. The sun is strong, it's hot as hell below. Look down, there's 20 years to go. Look down, sweet Jesus doesn't care.
I know she'll wait, I know that she'll be true.
Look down, they've all forgotten you.
When I get free, you won't see me.
Here for dust. We are streaming the Collegiate Chess League. We did this last week and people liked it, and so we're doing it again. This is the lower divisions. We are now officially in the playoffs, which means that we... Oh, yeah, right. I need to actually change it to say Collegiate Chess League. Right, whoops. I spaced everything out because that's how it usually is. There we are. Thank you for that. We are going to be streaming the lower divisions, which means it's going to be some great excitement. Some of the best. We're finally in the playoffs, which means that there are teams that are actually going to be eliminated this time. I think what we are going to be starting out with is the Division 14 games. They rescheduled. We are now in a section where everything above Division 4 is now incapable of rescheduling. You got to do it at your assigned time. But the ones below it, we got some people who don't have to do it exactly at 2, and so we have some people who are not doing it exactly at 2. That's a fucking username. Let's find out. Okay. So Michigan, University of Michigan Ann Arbor, and Yale D team are going to be playing against one another. UMich's C team. Okay, we don't need all of the music. Thank you. Actually, we do need to say my name. From Beetlejuice. Say my name, Beetlejuice. There we are. You're Heisenberg.
You could use a buddy.
Don't you want a pal?
Yes, I do. Girl, the way I see it, your daddy should be leaving and you
Okay, so let's see who we got live right now. Bala Surrivatov. Should be live right about now. The game should be starting any second now. The 14th tier is actually quite high. These people are around 17 to 2,000 even. So this will be not necessarily a bad match at all, but I still expect some blunders across the board because that's what happens when you play chess. Doesn't matter where you are.
I don't know your I can't say it. How about a game of charades? Yes, let's play it. 2 words. Right. Second word. Drink. No. Beverage. No. Wine. No. Juice. Yes. Okay. First word. Okay. Bug.
Oh, what's the password to the Collegiate Chess account? Let me get back to you on that. I still need to find it myself.
All you gotta do is say my name 3 times. 3 times in a row. It must be spoken unbroken. Ready? Yeah. Okay, go.
Okay.
Beetlejuice.
Actually, I lied. We're not listening to this either. We are listening to mine. We're going back to Mario Kart. Mario Kart OST. Deluxe. Any second now, we should be having a game start. I want to just check to make sure I see what the other group that is playing at 1 o'clock. I know that there are 2 teams that are playing at 1 o'clock. We got Division 4, and we also have Division 25, which... Oh, wait, that was AM EST. That's crazy. Okay, never mind. Division 1 should be happening, though, for them on the 16th. Great. Okay, so we will be watching UMichigan Team C. We will see when that actually goes ahead and starts. Maybe another player has started. Let's just go ahead and check around. You know, this is always the way it goes. Awesome Max. Let's see. Awesome Max. 3, 2, 1. Okay, not even online, so that's not right. Maybe he's not playing this time. Okay. I will need to start seeing people play at all, actually. Let's go ahead and check out the opposing team. Maybe they've got some people live. ELD. Killian T, let's see. That rhymed, but not on purpose. Killian T. Kino. Is live, but not playing. We gotta start seeing the games actually kick off. But, you know, they did reschedule, so we're giving them a little bit of credibility here. No Skibidi music, no. We does sound funnier, but we take what we can get here. Not everything can go our way. Let's just make sure I'm not missing out on anything. Refreshing here. I'm looking behind the scenes. I have chess.com pulled up on another monitor. I'm obsessed with this game. You guys gotta check it out. Knights moving L's. It's crazy. You gotta check it out. Is Austin live? Austin is not online. It should be happening now. I'm gonna go ahead and check in with Joe. Because again, it should be happening right now. And it should have started 5 minutes ago. Is he by any chance able to answer me? Is there any reason to believe these two teams rescheduled a second time? Nate is a person, not a horsey, but we're just straight up screwed up. We're just crazy. Chat. Let's move the chat around. Here we are. Should be starting any second. That's good to know. I'm just clicking around until I get somebody who, like, actually registers as playing at all. Pawnless noob, not online. Alan J. Should be second. Are we going to get to see it happen? Please. I'm just sitting here waiting for your beautiful faces to pop up so that I can make fun of you. Because what's life without a little bit of I make fun of you? Annabelle. Weird. Oh, okay. Live. We're live. Okay, who are we playing against? Kino, finally. My god, okay, so we are in 1500 versus 1500. Let's see how this goes. We are playing a beautiful closed Sicilian Defense Grand Prix. We can all see this, right? Just making sure that this is something that is visible. I am turning off my notifications. Pause notifications for 30 minutes. Joe keeps on DMing me, and it keeps on going off, and it is annoying, frankly. Oh, okay. I see why this is so long. Whatever. Great. So, this looks just a little bit better for black just because this looks scary to me. Queen e7 check is somehow your best move. Or, sorry, queen e7. Going like this first. Which I guess makes sense, just an in-between move. But that also looks like it closes off the bishop, so I'm not sure I even agree with the computer. Hello, geezer. Okay. Capture towards the center. I'm not sure that I even agree with that. Oh, also, do remember to clip the moments that you think are funny, fun, whatever. It helps me do my job a little bit better, because then I end up reposting it. You can be directly responsible for that. Saves me time having to look back through things. So if you see something that was good, make sure to share it. Okay, capturing towards the center. That wasn't best for black here. We have entered into this position now. Now black is actually a lot better. Wait a second. Now black just castles. Forget the fucking pawn. I have so much development. You're still, like, where are you going to castle? You're not castling this way. You need to get 2 pieces out here first before you can go this way. If they play this smart, what they're just going to do is they're going to get castled. They're going to not lose their rook in a single turn. And then they are going to completely devastate the fact that they are just sitting in the center of the board with their king exposed. This is not an optional thing. King safety, number 1. You could not take this knight, and you certainly could not bring your bishop to the edge of the board like that. Don't overthink this. You're fine here. Opinions on Mike Tyson versus Jack Paul? I have the same opinion as everybody else, which is that he keeps on beating up people that are way older than him and way out of their prime. Play somebody who can actually win against you. That's also fine. Just get castled, though. Don't stop wasting time. This is a pawn you are happy to give up for development, because that pawn will not be felt when they are sitting with their thumb up their ass in the center of the board. You gotta fight for it, though. You waste too much time, it's gonna be gone. Yes, you did say Jack Paul. I'm gonna go get some water. Actually, before that, I'm going to get some cough syrup. Okay, you didn't need to do all that. They weren't getting castled anyhow. This was a nothing attack. You just wasted a turn, and now your bishop's sitting on a weird square where your queen has to constantly protect it. And your queen is capable of being kicked away, so you actually have to be a little bit careful playing something like this or like this so that you can get back out. Because there's no good square for your bishop either. Yeah, that was just a waste of a turn. And now, they're not even that much worse. Like, it's still easier, I would say, for black, or for black to play, but, this is much, like, you wasted too much time doing the non-essential of not getting castled. I say this all the time, get castled. You gotta get castled. You didn't need to stop them from getting castled. They weren't getting castled. It wasn't happening. There was no world in which they were getting castled. Oh, Raj. Nice to see you, man. Sorry to call you out as a lurker, but I rarely see you here, so I'm happy to see it. Cough syrup is a great place for your health. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so now they're fighting themselves. Like, they also are putting up their dukes. This is not something that was promised. Well, I mean, yeah, you can't expect that anybody is going to ever be able to participate in making sure that the event is live streamed effectively, because there's never been a platform that's capable of live streaming to a large number of people before. I mean, Netflix wouldn't have anything to base their understanding off of. Nothing. So, good for them for doing their best with the limited knowledge that they could ever have. Okay. I mean, this was a crazy move, quite frankly, just moving your king up this way. They're putting extra pressure on this pawn, but, computer likes rook a d1, which looks crazy to me. Why are you doing that right now? The king is playing king of the hill. He's trying to get all the way to the other side of the board. You didn't need to protect that pawn more. Okay. Just takes. You still have more protectors than he has attackers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you have the same number of defenders as they have attackers, there's no attack. Now you're just better. Now you're just better. Black completely blew the lead. There's nothing here now. I mean, it's not like there's nothing here in the position, but, like, now it's equal. Now you're not even fighting for this pawn. They're going to bring this rook or this rook to D. The bishop is already fighting for this square. Yeah, the only good move in this position is queen b7. Protecting this pawn another time. If they go here, what they're looking at is knight takes g3, and now that's lost. But the reason that it doesn't work here is because now if knight takes g3, d4 check, and then you get your knight back. Actually, not even. Bishop takes b3 first. A takes b3. D takes e3. And now you're equal. Now you're equal. That's crazy. It's a very difficult thing to spot. And weirdly, he does find it. Knight takes g3. Wow. This is on the board. This is on the board. Nice job. That is a very smart tactic from Kino right here. That is not a... Yeah. Yeah, they're both 1500. 1537 versus 1539. Now white is still better, but the move they needed to find here was rook f e8. You know, bringing their pieces to the party. This knight did not need to leave quite yet. You could put another attack on first before getting that knight out of there. We're getting down to a minute per side. Yeah, bring the rook. I mean, again, still winning for white. Queen c7, don't give it. Don't give the queen trade. King f1, just back up. Callously, there's nothing that's needed. Rook a c8. I guess putting pressure on this pawn. Yeah. Other things I'd be looking at... I mean, you got to get this rook into the game. I don't care where you put it, frankly. I just need you to take this rook on A and put it somewhere else. Okay, these checks are not doing anything. What are you actually planning here? You're just putting on checks because you're, like, scared, I guess? But if you're going to waste time, just do it by making a move. You got to move. This isn't an optional thing. Oh, he's saying this. No, he isn't. I thought he was like, well, now I can go here and then takes back with queen, but I guess not. Now this just distinctly looks better for white. I mean, this pawn is completely unfelt. given that these are 2 doubled pawns. One of them can easily trade off and just get rid of it. It's fine. You're absolutely thriving here. Okay, but you can't waste your time here. You still gotta make a move. Something like c4 is great. Just kick out the queen and attack it. You got the queen protecting this pawn. You're fine here. You gotta make a move, though. Okay, not sure about that. Now queen takes c5. Or, queen takes c5? Or, sorry, not queen takes c5. Queen c5 check. And now you win this pawn. Now it's just yours. Now it's equal again. Yeah, now it's equal again. And you can't even do a back rank mate, so the queen is in fact protected. Takes, and if you try to do this, the knight is protecting the square. You gotta make a move, though. You gotta make a move. This is not an optional thing. You gotta move. You gotta move. You got 20 seconds left on the clock. You gotta keep moving. This is a free pawn. Go ahead and take it. Okay, what are you doing here? We're just putting panic checks on? This is a free pawn as well. You could have taken that. I need you to be thinking here. And if you're not thinking, at least be moving. You gotta be moving. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Queen c1 was winning on the spot. Mate in 5. Okay, mate in 3. Queen c1, you gotta see this. Mate in 3. Thank you. Now king e2. Now, okay, that's not mate. You needed to go... Okay, well, this is still mate. Okay, we found it. What the fuck is that? Okay, sure. Sure. You know what? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, sure. That's how chess is supposed to be played, I guess. Perfect. What they needed to do here was, like, this is mate in 2 with queen e3. Now they only have 1 legal move. Or I guess they have 2, but either way, this is mate. This is also mate. Same exact idea. Okay. Welcome to chess, everybody. This is college chess. Next game, I guess? Clip that if you would. And before you all act like this is somebody else's job, somebody please do it. You guys have a habit of getting, like, the, other people will take care of it, like, syndrome. Okay, let's see. What's Awesome Max up to? Is Awesome Max even playing? Does not seem as so. Are you playing? Did you just play a game? You did just play a game. Okay. What is the standing looking like right now? Standings are looking... Wow, Yale is absolutely crushing. Yale 3-0. Anibal. Okay, Anibal in the last seconds of this round, let's see. 36 seconds left on the clock. We got a strong battery going here, but this is actually theoretically a draw. We have something like this. But it's white's move, so that's gone. Rook takes a7 is better than bishop takes by a little bit, but again, this is a draw. But if you do not play quickly enough, again, you lose this game. Okay, rook coming in, infiltrating. I like this move from them. Maybe there's something here with, like, getting your bishop wrapped around. You gotta keep moving, though. You're at 16 seconds left on the clock. You don't need to hold on to this pawn. You're fine. You're fine. Just keep on moving. Okay, g5. Okay, I was looking for g5, but that's also fine. Just keep on moving. Great. Take the pawn. Or rook d6. Rook d6 is also fine. You can just go here. Go ahead and another pawn. Okay, now you're slightly worse. You have ideas of back rank here. Scare them off. Scare them off. You gotta move, though! That's not an optional thing. Okay, that doesn't quite work. You need to go over here, actually. Okay. This dude's moving too slowly. Okay. They do have increment. They get 2 seconds back every single time they make a move. Move out of check. Nice. Pin them. Pin the knight. Or pin the bishop. Pin the bishop. Pin the bishop. Pin the bishop. Pin the bishop! What is happening? You could have pinned the bishop with ideas of this. And then, like, this would have... Okay. Make a move. Take the pawn? Take the pawn. You gotta be fighting for this pawn. Okay, wait, now they actually just win this pawn. Now this is actually completely winning for white. Why didn't you take the bishop? Bro, what? What? Am I crazy? What, was that not the best move? Oh, wow. You get pinned here. That sucks. What? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? How did you do that to yourself, bro? What? Bro? Like, yeah, you're lost, but like, god damn. Take, I guess. Okay. I don't know. No, takes, and then if they do this, king takes e1, actually, because the pawn is going up the board. Dumbass. King actually ran. You guys better be clipping this shit. This is good content. If I go back, you're all and find that nobody clipped anything, you're all banned. What's the Zax rating? Welcome 8-bit Nugget. My rating is 2000 rapid. I'm not the best in the world. I'm also not the worst in the world. I'm somewhere in the middle. Okay. Let's see. Next game. Gonzalez J versus Majohar. 15 to 1486. 1528 to 1486. White pieces is slightly lower rated, but this is very equitable. Again, this is 5+2, so every single time you make a move, you get some time back. This is slightly better for white right now. Yeah, Save-A-Lot, I do have a suspicion that that is something that'll happen. Okay. This is just a very normal position here. I have nothing to say. Geezer, I'm sorry to hear that. Also, if you're looking to be heard, or like for me to notice what you're saying at all, I'm not saying that you should leave the Collegiate Just League stream, but I am checking my own chat a little bit more consistently. Okay. Yeah, get out of the skewer. I want this rook in the game, but don't lose your pawn, although it is protected by this knight, so you're cool to do that. I'm wondering if there's a way to, like, separate the queen as the only defender here. I'm looking at the fact that it's the only defender of the knight, and I'm like, maybe there's some potential here. I like this idea. I do like this idea. Yeah, get it out of there. You had to get it out of there. Idea still actually exists, although bishop e2 to get this bishop on a better square, because currently it's looking at a fat load of nothing. You're always trying to look at what piece you can make, be better. You do, and right now the answer to that question is this bishop could absolutely be better. This bishop and this rook, both of them need to get in the game. For black, I'd say this rook isn't doing too much, so I'd be trying to get like a doubled, like a battery of some sort. B6 is something you could argue for, just so that you don't lose this pawn. Or you could do that, I guess. That's a very aggressive way of doing the exact same thing. Sure, knight hops in. It's looking at slightly better squares. This bishop still does suck, though. And you do need to contemplate that. Knight d4 is an option now. Bringing your knight in to a square where it can be kicked out, but again, you don't want to be trading for this bishop, though, I don't think. That does not look like a good trade. This bishop, again, is looking at almost nothing, so just saying, oh, me take bishop, bishop slightly stronger is not a smart choice, although I would not be shocked. Knight c2 is now a fantastic option. Hooray, they find it! Hooray, they find it! And now they say, oh, fuck. This is the point at which they say those words. Yeah. What? Pardon? Okay, you're just doing some shit? Sure. So I guess you're down a piece of material, but a point of material, but again, this bishop is the worst in the world. You gotta get it in there. I'd be looking at this move for the idea of bringing this rook in. I quite like that as an idea. Again, I'm generally not somebody who advocates for hope chess, but when you're just losing like this, the only way you can make something happen is by asking difficult questions, like how do you deal with what I'm suggesting here. Queen e7 is a very safe move, and then you can bring your knight to b3, I'd say. Yeah, knight b3. Now at least you have a file controlled by a rook, but it doesn't help you that there is another open file that the queen is very easily able to occupy. Again, you need to get this bishop in. I've been saying this for, like, it's now move 27. This bishop has been here the entire game. The entire game. This is move 7. 20 moves have passed, you have not improved the bishop. They finally moved the bishop after the knight moves away. Fantastic. Now the knight moves back. Will he move back to the same square? I swear to God. Knight d2. G4, you could also argue for. That's probably what I'm looking at. But yeah, knight d2. Now you're looking at better squares for your knight, although they can very easily kick that out. You'd like to go there, but you can't quite. As I love to tell everyone, the hard part about chess is the other player's always doing something. Chess is much harder when you give up your queen. That's what I've noticed. Certainly what I've noticed. Okay, just great, bring the king in, I guess. Be careful, though. B takes c5 is actually good for you here. B takes c5 and then c4. Just kind of glue it there. Like, you just glue the pawn there. And it's just a weakness because it's no longer protected. You used to have a protected pawn, and now these are each individually hanging. Okay, that does nothing. That does less than nothing. This is just a hanging pawn. What was that for? Rook d3 is your good move. Or just let the king develop for free, I guess. That's also a great idea. Brilliant. Okay. Looks like a pretty foregone conclusion to me. I'm gonna move to another game. Actually, do we want to stay on this game, or do we want to leave? You guys have exactly 10 seconds to tell me whether you want to stay on this game or leave. I'm leaning towards leave. Stay. Okay. That's the only opinion I've gotten, so we're staying. Okay, now knight c5, and you're just absolutely crushing. This knight is not protecting anything. You have this move, which is even worse, I think. King e1 is... okay. So now knight b3, and you're just... there's no way to protect this anymore. You're just gone. Will he find it? He has 1 minute and 50 seconds. Hooray, he did. Shocker. Now you think about the resign button, frankly. The game is over. You can't protect the knight. Okay, but he fights on. He's too powerful to do something as silly as just resigning a game that's lost. Queen d1, just chase it out of there. Yeah, I'm vetoing it. At this point, the game is over. If this somehow ends in anything other than a loss, then I'm gonna throw up. You lost your mod badge after refusing to clip. Only clippers get mod. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go to a different game. Trinita does not seem to be playing this game. Oh, already finished his. I think this is the last game in the match right now. Not the last game in the match, but actually, no, this one's still going. Wait, no, okay, whoops. Exact same game. I'm stupid. I'm the stupid one. I don't want to hear it. A knee ball, though. You should be playing. Okay, he finished his game as well. Okay. What? Wait, what? What the hell happened? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Are you kidding me? I look away for 3 goddamn seconds. What? No way, bro. No fucking way. Are you kidding me? No fucking way, bro. Bro, are you kidding me? Okay, now this is anyone's game. Now this is just a normal game again. Okay, 20 seconds. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving. Not an option. Yeah, you went away for 5 seconds. Welcome to college chess. Okay. I mean, I think this is, just a dead draw. Or don't go there, obviously. But something like this, you're looking fine. Sack off the bishop for a knight. This is a drawn game. This is just drawn now. Don't let him get the king away from this pawn. You win it. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Okay. Well, now it's just gonna be either draw by repetition or 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. That is unbelievable that he came back from that. No, you resign all the time. Holy. What a fucking crazy way to come back. That's crazy. Okay, you can just keep shuffling around. The game is over. It's going to be a matter of time until the draw comes. Yep, there you are. That's unbelievable. That's actually crazy. That's crazy. You look away for 2 seconds and see what happens. Okay, next game starting? Should be starting any second now. Okay. Oh, that's going to be really uneven. Any second now, this should be starting. Cool. Done. Get in. We're in. How about this? You guys clip something and I end up using it, you get you get VIP for a week. Also, Big Papa, you're unbanned. No, this is Mario Kart Wii. We got a 1554 versus a 1648. Currently, the standings for this particular competition. Standings are 2.5 to 5.5. First to 8.5 wins. This game is way too early to call, but I like that for white, actually. I like the centralized pawns here and having the open file for the rook. Plus the nicely placed square or knight here. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. I go here, maybe? No, I don't. I don't want to double my pawns. Okay, stopping entry onto this square for the knight. That's nice. Let's bring the rook in. Something like bishop d3, also an option. Not sure what that fought for, or what the point of that is. None of these squares are accessible, really, because this walks into a discovered attack here. Can't relate, save a lot. Okay. Yeah, it says better for black, but I'm not sure about that. Rook c2. Just infiltrate. You're really strong here. They just conceded a square that they really shouldn't have given to you. Okay, that's not the way to do it, though. It's not, like, not the way to do it, but it just wasn't the way to do it. They didn't have to take that. Okay, so now this is good. Queen e3, though. Make sure you protect this adequately. Okay. Stopping entry onto this, but now something like b4 is kind of difficult to deal with because of this bishop. Oh, yeah, I completely agree with you, Save a lot. I think that, the computer is something to be trusted sparsely. Not because it's incorrect, but just because your opponent isn't going to see these ideas. The same ones anyhow, at the same frequency and ability as the computer is capable of. Okay, so like bishop d6 is something we're looking at. H4 is something that like gives you a little bit of breathing room and also fights for pushing down the board, getting rid of this bishop. A little bit difficult to see though. Rook c1 is now something to consider. You could, that's just blundering this. That's just blundering that. Take the rook. Free. Free rook. He's thinking about it, I think. Yeah. Simple blunder. Go ahead and block with e5. Block the queen, don't lose your queen. Great. I mean, they do have a bishop pair, so that can be scary, but... You have 2 rooks, so that's pretty good too. Rook f2? I guess we're looking at this square. That makes sense. It's a weakness. They can easily defend it, but like, you know, slightly improving moves. I don't know what you're hiding from here. What are you trying to get away from? Knight e4. Bring your knight in. Or back even. Both are fine. What? Okay, so I understood it when the bishop was kind of trapped here. Now what? Okay, now h6. They just let you do that? Bishop, or just okay, h6, and you just, they don't, bro, come on, come on. You had 4 minutes on the clock. You had 4 minutes on the clock. That's crazy. Reminder to everyone at home to take a second thought sometimes. Sometimes it's just a good idea. Just take a minute. You're allowed to do that. They don't stop you. What's Johar doing after that incredible upset loss? Johar is now losing another upset loss. But maybe it's his turn to turn that shit around. He is down. He's up a point of material, but his pawns are not happy together. This is just Queen c2. Take a pawn. Now it's just one back, and not only that, you're looking at the knight. You're protecting your own rook. Oop. Or that, I guess. I mean, I don't hate it, but I also don't think that was necessarily the most practical idea. Seems like more of a one-move threat that's supposed to look scary, but isn't actually. Wait a second. Was... Okay, I was like, maybe this is something, but it wasn't. Or, sorry, this. Rook takes c3? What? Just takes, right? Knight c3. Why is knight c3 the best move? What happens if they do a nothing move? So they go here. Actually, wow. Rook f2. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Done. Big Papa, I have now fixed the fact that you were banned. Zach is a pretty cool name. I unfortunately share it with a lot of people that I think are not cool, though. Okay, you're at 22 seconds, though. You gotta keep moving. Your opponent's winning this on time, at the very least. Just don't make any terrible moves, and you're fine. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Great. Good job making moves with your pieces. Couldn't be more proud of you. Take the pawn here. You had the ability to take the pawn there. And now you can't because the queen is protecting it. Interesting. Don't lose your rook. Don't lose your rook. Don't lose your rook. Don't lose your rook. Thank you. Mighty Duck McQuackers. Been a minute from you. Welcome back, pal. Like Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. Zach with an H is absolutely the correct way to spell it, by the way. I take no prisoners on that. If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, and you're over at the Collegiate Chess League, consider dropping a follow at Smoothly. That's me. Bigger number, better person. We lost on time. That's not exactly shocking. Okay, so now the record is... Let's refresh. Why is it not refreshed, or not changed, or updated? Do they do it all at once, maybe? Like, they update everything all at once? I believe that Yale is now officially just one, but I could be wrong. Which is kind of strange, given that the UMich team had higher ratings on average by a not inconsiderable amount, actually. Yeah, okay, so not quite, but UMich would literally need to do... Oh, okay, never mind. They have one. They got to 8.5. They typed it in one at a time. Okay, so now this is just, I guess, kind of for fun. UMich got absolutely washed, and that means that they are kicked out of the tournament. This is the elimination bracket. So it's a very much do-or-die situation. You either did or died, and unfortunately they passed away, and they didn't do it with any sort of grace. Ooh, this game is still going on? Yeah. Okay, well, not anymore. Okay. Kino is in another game. We're going back to Kino. Against the 1710, and we'll see if he's capable of pulling something out here. I want to give Grasshopper some attention, too, even though he is outmatching everyone just because of rating gap. But, you know, that happens. Sometimes you play against people who are high rated. How about Zane? Or Zachariah? Okay, that's a nice square for the White Knight. Stopping it from getting exactly what it wants, but not super effectively, I'd say. Apparently this is better for Black, barely, but I'm not exactly sure why. So I'm gonna say that it's all bullshit and doesn't actually exist. That's usually the right way to think about things. Okay, protecting. Let's bring the rook in, I guess. Yeah, sure. Develop the bishop slightly. Now we can do the big trading thing in the middle of the board. You get a pawn. Apparently this is now slightly better for white, but I'm, again, not completely convinced. Okay, nice. Feels like there's tactics in the position, but I'm not exactly sure. You need to get this bishop off of the back rank, though. But there also aren't that many exceptional squares. I'd say that this one's probably the only good square that I'm looking at for the bishop. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so just, yeah. You do that, and you're fine. Now you're looking at this as well. This is what we in the industry call bad news bears. This is not one of the good news varieties. Good news variant, not applicable here, I'm sorry to say. Who are you? I am from ancient Greece. So now Black is just better, even though he is 200 points lower rated than his opponent. And we all knew it was going to happen, because it's just that easy. Just as easy. They don't tell you that in school. Okay, nice. Developing the rook a little bit. Not like a full development. It kind of is still looking at the wall here. But at least it's not looking at this wall. Nice. Further development. Like, we're just putting pieces on better squares. I'm very happy about this. And we're also doing the skewer thing. Pretty much the only move is this, so I'm just going to go ahead and make the prediction. Hooray, of course. And of course that happens. This is what is actually on the board. Now, win a game up a bishop with almost nothing to distract you. Don't hang a fork, don't hang a pin, and you're fine. You win this game. Sorry, apparently all of this has happened on the board. I don't know why it didn't update. Okay, you're losing that pawn, but it's not the end of the world. You gotta make sure that you have a square for your knight to escape to, though, so this is actually kind of mandatory. I guess you could just go knight e4 immediately. This is also something that works. Babe? What was that? I mean, you're still winning, but what? Okay, take this pawn. Great. What? Bro! What? Where did it go? Where did the advantage go? Where did it go? You weren't only winning, you were cleanly winning. The bishop protected the square. Just move your knight backwards. Knights can move backwards. Oh, I'm having a stern word with this person. Bro for gore. Like, bro just straight up for gore. Get the king in. Waiter, more drawing, please. Sure. Okay, rook a3, I'm thinking. Or wait, no, I might even do something like this. Kh5. There's nothing really to say. I mean, the only way that you end up losing this game is if you blunder a pawn, but, I mean, both sides have an outside pass pawn. This looks like... Ooh. I guess you just keep on giving checks and you're fine. Yeah, the game is over. I can't believe he threw it like that. That was real bad. Yeah. Okay. Well, congratulations to Yale to moving on. My God, you had that win in the bag and like in a sack that you were carrying away from you. Like take the win off of the scene. You got to take it though. Yeah, they didn't have any time. They only had multiple minutes when they made this move. Three full minutes. Okay. Perfect chess ends in a draw. If only it was perfect. I am streaming on like 2 accounts or something. How did you find me again? You didn't follow me yesterday. How did you end up finding me a second time? Oh, because you're swag. Well, of course. Alright. Joe, I see that you're lurking. Some crazy shit. Like, truly crazy. Okay. Next, I guess we got, there are a bunch of games happening at 2 o'clock. Let's go to Division 20. Do we have any RPI fans in chat? I want to hear all of the RPI fans in chat. I know that you guys go absolutely buck wild for a game with Alexander Havis. You guys just keep on clamoring for Alexander content, so fine, I'll give it to you guys, I guess. Can I see you guys pog? Do we feel pog about this? Oh, RPI is a school, obviously, and you guys feel pog about it, remember? Remember how pog you guys feel about it? His profile picture's of Joe Biden. How could you not be excited? Let's go. Doofenshmirtz is the opponent, bro. Doofenshmirtz is literally the opponent. Pog! Pog! Joe Biden versus Doofenshmirtz. Now you feel like a damn fool for saying that this isn't Pog. I know your ass feels like a damn fool. Doofenshmirtz does seem like the... What about Biden as a Pog? That one picture of him eating ice cream? That's pretty Pog. Like, politics aside, that picture of ice cream, baller as hell. This is slightly better for white. I think I liked the queen being here, fighting for this open file. I don't know why he conceded it, other than we're having a 1,000 versus a 1,500, but also the 1,000 wins every single time because Doofenshmirtz. Well, actually, Doofenshmirtz historically has lost most of his battles against an animal. So, I mean, this really could go either way. Doofenshmirtz versus Biden might actually be the most equal battle of all time in terms of political rivalry. Okay, Queen B2, maybe? I don't know why it says that. This looks stupid to me. Oh, to stop the queen from coming in. But they're not seeing that. That's not happening. They're seeing a beautiful lifting a pawn for no reason. Huge, I guess. I like this if they take, which is very possible, but I don't think they take. Yeah, that's why this is a good move, but it was a very quiet move and difficult to see. Hello, Momo. It's funny that you guys really like tuning into this. I'm gonna do this next week and the week after, I believe, as well. So, this is like a Saturday thing, or yeah, Saturday thing you can expect from me. If you guys keep on tuning into it and interacting with it, it might be something that happens every single season. Ooh, okay, G3. Now you're running out of squares for your bishop, babe. You're running out of squares for the bishop. Just attack the bishop. Do the one-move attacks that you 1,000-rated players love so much. Ooh. Queen A5 to protect this pawn or nothing. Babe? What are you doing? Babe, wake up. The stupid just dropped. Protect the knight. Don't overthink this, just protect the knight. Don't overthink it, just protect the knight. I think this person is panicking because there's 500 points rated lower. But they're actually just fine here. Just play a normal move to protect the piece again. Or even, like, you know what? Even better than that? Takes. Attack the bishop. That could also be a thing. Wow. Nice move. Now, if takes, this is actually completely winning. This is not on the board. Queen D5. Just putting the queen here. Oh, wait, D5? D5. Yeah, I was like, I thought I played D5. And then you're actually just going to be able to push this pawn. Rook E8 is your best move. E7 check. They can't move anywhere here. And then you just promote. You put your queen here, you sack it off. Now, do I expect that to happen? No, I do not. This move is on the board, so now they are capable of playing this move. They are capable of finding this move. They are capable of finding this. Hello, Calmers. I was about to ask you, actually, what you're doing later today. That's unrelated. I'm currently on the clock. Wow, that's a nice idea, too. This, and then this is mate. Can't take the queen. Not the best idea. I mean, queen d7 is also better. e7 is also better. Number of things better, but, like, not a losing move. And it's inspired that they came up with it. Again, could they do better? Yes. Am I pleased with the 1,000 for seeing a move like this? I'm not so upset. Queen takes f5, I guess? Just take the pawn. Oop, that's not working. That doesn't work. You can't do that because now bishop e7. Sorry, bishop e7. I know they just block it, and there's nothing here for you to do. Now you're too slow. But instead they do this because they get scared. Now g3. Play g3. g3 is the only move that even draws here. Everything else runs into bad news pairs. They find it. Okay, bishop e7. And then queen d5 needs to be played. Queen d5, only winning move, or only drawing move. Everything else is -2. Everything else is -2. Next best move is bishop takes f5. There's literally only one move even worth thinking about in this position. They do not find it, unfortunately. Now, queen a7. Ooh, they don't find that either. Now they're back in the game. Oh, that is also still not the move. You cannot afford to be doing this. You need to be fighting for this pawn. Bishop takes c6 is the best move, but everything is losing here now. Everything is losing here now. That's going to be a tough game to look back on. It's going to be a little bit hard. But hey, they genuinely held their own. But now it's just going to be, I mean, you take here, you take here. You got it, White Watermelon. You were right on time. Yeah, takes. I don't know how much time you need to think to play this move. Go ahead and, yeah, something like that, I suppose. Maybe there's a way that you can weasel out of this with a back and forth perpetual, but I don't think so. Oh wait, no, that doesn't even work because of this stupid bishop. Interesting idea. Can't work though. Yeah, game over. Sorry. Well played by Doofenshmirtz, but Biden won the only election he ran for, so. Yeah, okay. Not bad, though. Really, really, like, legitimately, if Doofenshmirtz ever happens to watch this, not so bad. Not so bad at all. I would be pleased with my performance there. I like that the lower down the ELO ladder you get, the funnier the profile pictures are. That's one thing I do miss. People take themselves too seriously at the higher levels. Come on, Calvin. Let's show us what you got. The Collegiate Chess League, the Collegiate Chess League is what we're watching right now. This is the college group that I am a part of the social media team for chess.com. It's a round robin bracket tournament that then turns into an elimination style thing. And we are now in the playoffs, so I'm commentating over that. The Collegiate Chess League's official stance on Joe Biden is that he is the current president of the United States. It's weird that that's actually slightly a political take in and of itself. Is Syntax playing? Syntax is not playing. Is Jacob playing? Jacob is not playing. Is Goaterboat playing? Goaterboat is not playing. Is Sleepy Bread playing? Sleepy Bread is not playing. What the hell? Get online, little bro. Man, that sucks. I hope that Red Star does something. I'm kind of in the middle of something. And not super about mind for really anything that my chat is up to, as it turns out. You do have a job, Red Star. What is happening? Are they playing more? Did they forfeit? Like, what happened? Wow. Philip Park. Okay. Philip Park is still playing. Or, well, I mean, he's not still playing, but he did play a game. Sleepy Bread should be playing. Calvin should be playing. Romeo should be playing. That is Roman. Who's Roman? I literally don't even see Roman. That's awesome. They might have resigned after losing 4 games. But RPI is just goated like that. Are they offline now? What's happening? Brainstorm Sam, you might have noticed I'm actively doing something else right now. I'm not going to be guilted into interaction. Sorry. Hope you're doing well. Did they forfeit? I'm refreshing to see if something's going on. Is Doofenshmirtz in the game? Like, what's happening? Oh, he's in a game. He's in a game. Wait, why is Gru his fucking face? Gru's his face! Bro? The profile pictures at this ELO are insane. They're actually insane. Okay. I guess I'll just look at a different group if they're not gonna, like, keep on playing. I don't know what's happening over there, but hope they're doing well. Ooh! Well, that's funny. Looking at one of the accounts that, supposedly should be playing this competition, and, it is currently banned for some reason. Hope they're doing well. What is happening? Are any of these games actually going? Everybody's just running on their own, like, schedule. It's weird. Okay, next, whatever. Victor G, let's see what you're doing. Are you playing right now? You are not. You finished your game, though. Damn, why is this being so difficult to, like, follow along with? Sorry about this, guys. It just could be hard to figure out where people are. Okay, in progress. That's Division 17. I'm looking for something a little lower. Bum ba ba da bum and bum bum ba ba da bum. Bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba ba da bum. Bum 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 ba da bum ba dim bim bum ba da bum. I need to, like, just see literally anybody on this list. Like, that's all I need. I need to see a single name. I've clicked on, like, 12 profiles. Nobody's showing up. Did y'all give up on chess? What happened? Talk to me here. University of Ottawa, let's see. You guys got anything going on? Let's see. You're not currently playing. Are you currently playing? Bro, how hard is it for you guys to be in a game right now? That's all I need from you. Just be in a game. Anybody be in a game. Okay, that's multiple games played, at least. Are you guys in games? Rough, what is happening? You guys are having plenty of fun just timing each other out. I'm glad that you guys are having fun. Oh, RPI is still playing? What happened? Wait, are you playing? They played another game! What the hell? Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Calvin, you're dead to me. Let's take a look. What happened? What'd you do? Okay. Just putting that on in case of emergency. So now it should, if Calvin ever gets into a game, put me in that, so we actually see it happen. Holy shit, somebody in a game. Holy shit. It worked. The system works. We love when that happens. What's he doing? Watch a game. We're watching chess. Okay, a 1500 against a 1000 with a... Okay, we're obviously rooting for the for the funnier profile picture, so we're gonna be black. That's Patrick Star. We love when Patrick there. Oop. Okay, so black is actually just straight up better here. I don't know what happened with this king here, but the king did a walk for some reason. Now he's getting castled. Rook f6. Just do a little rook lift. That's also fine. I don't hate that. I like this idea. Putting pressure on this particularly weak pawn. F4 is their best move, but knight takes d3, taking away one of their best pieces, is another fantastic response. Okay, sure. So now we're here, exactly as I stated. Queen d7, because these squares are not actually all that helpful for you, and also protects the pawn. Pawn is hanging. Will you see pawn hangs? Or you could also do something like this, or you could even like stall it and go something like that. That's not one of the moves though. Now knight e4, and you're looking at this bishop, which you're happy with, and you're also looking at this pawn, and everything's falling apart. So that doesn't work. Did anybody see if Chalmers actually responded to me? Sure. I mean, you're still technically a little better, but again, 0.3 at this level. I mean, even at my level, is not really anything measurable. Okay. I mean, I'm looking at something like this for me, and for him, I'm looking at things like this. Extra pressure on the pawn, don't hang it. Rook f6 is a fantastic way to deal with it, because you already want to put your rook here, so that's kind of a tempo. Yeah. You're looking good here. Just don't hang the pawn, obviously. Rook a e8, I'd also accept. It's roundabout and not necessary. Just protect the pawn. One of these two. Okay, actually now you're doing great. C4 is always in the rafts. Something that we can use. But you really want to get your pieces into the game. This is a great way of doing it. Rook lift is huge. Still C4. I mean, you got to be playing though. You're winning, but like only if you win. I know that sounds stupid, but like you got to keep playing. This isn't like a take your time thing. You're down a minute on the clock against somebody who's 500 points rated higher rated than you. This feels pretty obvious to me. I mean, again, I have an eval bar to help me out here, but this rook isn't doing anything. Just kick out the queen. That doesn't do anything. Was that a misclick? Or is he looking to do this? That's very confusing to me. I have no idea what that is. Now he's getting a double rook. Wait, Rook. Okay, something like this. Then you can't even take. That's not even. That's just a free knight. Yeah, that's what's on the board. Yep, that's how you lose a rook. Or a knight. Now you're losing. Congratulations. Huge follow. Huge follow. One of the biggest on the planet. Thank you, Nikonov. Nikonov. I don't know what you're fighting for at this point. This would be a great square if you could get it there, but again, you gotta be playing for it. This move has been sitting here the entire game. But now your opponent is spending a lot of time, and maybe they make some errors in time trouble. Like, I don't know how strong-willed Kevin is, or if he immediately freaks out because he's down against a higher-rated opponent. Maybe he has one of those softwares. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I like that. That's great. Creator dashboard. Somebody just donate fucking... Yeah. Cool. Rook takes e5 is probably your best, but you gotta keep playing. I like takes or takes and then here. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, now I'm looking at this. Oop, or you could just hang your queen in one move. That's another option. Yep, and now you press the resign button. Yep, bye-bye. That's not one of your options. Out of all of them, that's not one of them. I heard the music. It played for 2 seconds. That's the length of time that you get when you redeem. Okay, next game. Marcos aim. What Marcus do? Marcos aim. Oh, okay. Bro, that is a lot of games. Look at this guy. How many daily games do you need? I have one game going, and I'm like, that's too many. I hate daily games. I don't understand the appeal of them at all. You guys keep complaining to me about being scammed in this chat, and I can't stress to you enough how little I care. I'm happy that you're scammed. I'm thrilled. This is what I want for you. Like, this is exact... I programmed things to scam you. Okay, so Flor Z. Next game, please. Crazy Fish Likes. What are you doing, Joshua? Why'd you get offline? I do understand the irony in the song playing as I try to figure this shit out. Are they still playing? What's happening? I do need you to get into a game. You clearly have another one to go. You've played 3 games so far. Oop, set 3 is now starting. Okay. Let's go. Let's ride. Setos, you don't show up enough for that to even be something I contemplate. You show up like once or twice a week. Okay. We're playing against Kevin again, so obviously we gotta root for him. This time he's coming up. We know that Kevin's on his come up. Wow. Okay, they're playing a very Karo Khan. Takes, and this is actually not bad, because then you move your king over here and bring your rook back over here. You have a nice long aisle because the pawn just broke it open. Yeah, this is very normal. This is just theory. Computer says plus 0.4 for black after that move. I'm not sure that this move specifically is theory. Bishop takes d3 does make more sense to me. You don't need to break open the center if they're not going to have you do it. Because now you kind of open this, and now there's some weaknesses on these squares, but yeah, don't overthink it too much. We need to get you castled. Better yet here was bishop b5. Bishop b5 here. Just saying, no, you can't have that. And kind of leaving the bishop on an awkward square here where it can kind of be kicked around. But that's not what happens. We get this on the board, and now it's a completely different ballgame. Now this is no longer a resource that you have, and you do need to get rid of this bishop. I know that probably... Okay, great. Does the work for him. Takes back. And now you get castled. This is all theory. I mean, the ideas are theory. I should correct it. Sure. I'm still not exactly certain on why you're trying so hard to force this trade. Honestly, this feels like a little bit of a weakness that can end up hurting you later down the line, but immediately it's not necessarily the worst thing to ever happen to mankind. I'm looking at things like knight e4. Get the knight out of there. If you're not gonna take it, okay, don't take it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna put it in the center of the board. But you gotta get castled. This is not an optional thing. People below 12,000 really love not castling. Cool. Great move. Nope. Okay, what happened? Calvin is playing. Ooh, Calvin. Ooh, Calvin. Okay, so I'll put that on the back burner. Let's mute site. Remind me that I muted the site. I noticed that the sounds are okay. I've muted the entire site. Never mind. Unmute site, but I do want to mute the general. This specific tab. Can I mute this specific tab? Play sounds. No, play sounds. Save. Great. Actually, you know what? Let's just watch that. Let's just watch this game. This is much more equal level. I prefer that personally. Calvin, I'm rooting for you. Let's go, Calvin! Nice, takes. This is pretty much dead even. You didn't need to do that trade, though. That was just completely unnecessary. Now you're gonna have to, like, undevelop if you ever do something like that. Bishop can take this first, actually. This is a terrible move. You could take this first, and... I guess you can have that, actually. Wait. If they had just gone like this... Takes... I guess you just lose this pawn at the end of it, so that's not great. But that's not what happened. We got here. Okay, sure. Yeah, this is all good. They're playing very quickly, though. We don't need to be playing this quickly. Okay, takes. And now this is a equal endgame. Kings get there the exact same time. Yeah, nice, interesting move. We have the ability to take here, but I'm still not even convinced that anything's happening. I like black slightly better. Feels like a little bit more dominating. I'd go here, actually. I would just want to keep the king from ever entering any of these squares. I go here next. I don't go there next. I go here next to stop pieces from entering the squares that I don't want them to, and now I'm not even sure. I think I prefer white here. Again, it is literally a draw, but you just wasted time that you really didn't need to. You gotta back up. Oh, buddy, nope, no, not an option. You don't get to hang that pawn. That's not something you just get to do. What's your next move? That? Now you lose this pawn. Now you lose this pawn and you lose the game. Congratulations, you lost the game. God damn it. You had to protect the pawn. What was that? You had 4 minutes on the clock. Calvin. Yes, Coma, you need vaccinations. Congratulations. Oh, it is a little cut off, isn't it? I don't know how that happened. What are we thinking about here? Just take the pawn. You're fine. You're up a pawn right now, and you're about to go up another one, temporarily. Actually, no, you just stay up the pawn. What? This sucks. Yeah, this was terrible. It will take some Herculean fuck-uppage in order to get this to be anything other than a loss. Maybe he has something like this, but I think he's too slow. What? Okay, this is the only... Okay, I guess he has that move too. He can just take. Just take the pawn. You're fine. You have an outside pass pawn. It's too slow. Black is too slow to go all the way here, here, and then push this pawn off the board. You just win. The game is over. Wasted way too much time. That was unbelievable. How did he not, like, just move backwards? You didn't have a miraculous pawn break there, bud. You literally had nothing. Is he gonna freak out? No, he's not. Okay. Could be scary. I mean, maybe there's a world, but, like, I feel like everything needs to be up like another level. Now, it does depend on whether or not this person knows how to stop a passed pawn. If he does it with this, if he can get this pawn here, and he can get his king here, it's a draw. Queen A5. That also works. King D3 though. Start doing this. Queen A3 check. Great. King C4. What are you doing, bro? Bro, what? Would be so funny if he had gone here. Yeah. That was rookie. That was rookie. The pawn idea, like, is either the biggest brain fart or he, like, just has no idea what he's doing in an endgame. Okay, I guess next game. Odd. But yes, get your vaccines. I believe that they have now finished their games. That's good. Let's see if Calvin's team still has more. Calvin will... Okay, great. No, looks like they all have finished their games. Last round for Big Schnitzel. Bida versus Big Schnitzel. The match of the goddamn century. Of the century. Okay, back up, sure. Take. Wait, no. I guess castles is fine. Just castle. Yeah, don't overthink it. You good, home slice. If this knight moves for any reason, you take. Capture's great. Let's get the knight in. Now we're playing chess. This is just chess. When they said this is chess, this is what they were talking about. Okay, backing up, I guess. Bring the queen out here is what I'm thinking about. I want to get my rooks in. Up towards this pawn. We have a nice clamp down on this square, so it's not likely that they'll ever find a great opportunity to push. That's fine, I don't care. Queen out. This is bad, actually? Nah, slightly bad. But I like the fact that I'm looking at 2 pawns and I'm getting my rooks into the game. They play g4, though. Or bishop g4, so let's see what they respond in return. Best move, I suppose. You get out of the way, sure. Bishop takes e2 is the only move. Everything else is completely losing. Okay, didn't need to trade more, but now I like it for white. C takes. I'd go backwards to help out the pawn here. That's... it's not the worst, but that could cause problems with a pass pawn here. Apparently d takes e3 is still best. Momo, what I understand about you is you are not quite old enough to be making choices about where you go to live. Just take back. Rook. Take with rook. I really don't know what we're thinking about, quite frankly. I mean, these seem like very, easy choices. What are you contemplating? Take with pawn, or are you just away from your computer? What? Why are you giving them time to protect the fucking... What? Just take the pawn, bro. Now you can bring in your knight, I guess, but, why did you do that at all? I mean, like, you just kind of made a mess for no reason. Sure. Yeah, I think that they probably are just thinking about what to eat for dinner. There isn't a lot to contemplate in this position. Just, you gotta kick it out, but now you go like this, and now you're fine. Like, it looks dumb, but you did this to yourself. Maybe white just feels like time odds is important. I don't know why you did that. It's not that even that this, it's just like you have this trade, right? And then you lose this pawn, and now you're just down a pawn. And your pawn structure on the other side of the board is also just worse. So now I just feel like you're not looking too hot. Computer says it's basically equal with just down a pawn, especially when this pawn is so far back, but like, why did you cause this for yourself at all? The alternative was just not doing that, and you could have. You really could have. Now knight b4. a5. a5, thank you. The idea here actually is that he could have trapped the knight entirely by doing something like this, stopping the exit to these squares, and then when the knight hops out this way, you could do something like rook takes b7, and now you've just won the pawn back. Anyhow, what happens over the board here? But now you're not getting that pawn. Now you're just, the black is fine. Black is absolutely ready to win this. This pawn will be failed. I mean, you push both of these pawns up, and then this pawn is going to cancel out. What are we thinking about? Bring your rook into the game. Get your king out. Great. Now bring your rook in. This is what we call lame-ass chess. Cool. Rook in, please. Rook c6. Rook c1 check, I'd accept. Really anything. Get the rook in. Anything except for here. That's bad. Don't do that. You do this and then you walk into that. Bad. I mean, I really don't have anything to commentate on here. What are we thinking about? Like, earnestly, tell me what we're thinking about. Protect the pawn. Or put a check in. This is how this game feels. Like, wow, 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 wow. Okay, so that was not the option. Because now they have rook e8. Oops. And now we're looking at a potential world of hurt with things like rook a8. Now we're winning this pawn back suddenly. And now it's, you can't even go here because of knight e8 check. So you just are losing this, this pawn. You can try doing something like this, but knight b7 is also still something that, that you are capable of looking at, so you're losing the pawn. It's no longer a free pawn. Check happens. This happens. They take the pawn. Now what? Now you think about the word damn it, and the fact that you wasted all of that time to lose the piece anyhow. Great, take. B3. Or you could just take back. Take it, and just trade these pawns off and accept that it's a draw. You gave up your pawn. You couldn't do that. Ooh, wait. Now the pawn pushes? Now you're actually causing problems? What the... How did you let this happen? Cool. Great. Now the pawn gets there in time, because now the knight can come here. Remote. Done. That was bad. That was really bad. Yeah, this is some appropriate music right now. That's some womp womp shit. I mean, this is still like you could blunder the knight in a single move, but like, gonna be honest with you, Chief, it's gonna be real hard to do it. Put the king in check. Cool. Protect the pawn. He's gonna go down here. Great, protect the pawn. If you can put the king in check right now, you win the game. Cool. Now the game is over. Game is over. That was actually really bad. That was really bad. You can't? I feel like I'm here somewhat regularly. What? Just take the pawn. Check. You can do, again, this and then this. Done. Game over. You fucked this. Anyhow, some crazy shit from today. Like, truly, this was wild. And if I go into the, clips and find that you guys clipped nothing, you're all banned. You're all banned. I gave you guys one job. One! Anyhow. Let's actually see. Because I should be able to already see it, right? Videos. Clips. Hooray! Suna saved everyone. Suna clipped one thing. Everybody thanks Suna, because otherwise you'd all be banned. It says that you did. Red Star gets timed out for an hour. Yes, you did. It says that you did. Clips. You clipped a 26-second clip. Okay. Let's see. Next game. Oh, yeah. Actually, no. Suna's banned, too. Everyone's banned. Gonzalez, J. Everyone's banned. White Watermelon's banned. Fluffy's banned. Everybody in my chat is banned. I'm going through the entire list. Everyone's banned. Verona banned. Banned. Momo banned. Everyone banned. Seto's banned. Yeah, everyone banned. Okay. Say goodbye, everyone. Oh, wait, you can't. Everyone's banned. You're all banned. I wonder why. One job! I gave you guys one job! Give me one clip! Now I'm gonna have to go back through and find it myself. Crazy games played today. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be here doing this next week as well. And it'll be great. I'm looking forward to it. If you are somehow lurking on a different stream and you are not already following @Smoothly on Twitch, please consider doing so. It helps me out a lot. Even though you're banned. Blunder Ghost, you're banned. Good night, everyone. I might be back on later. I'm not sure. See you.